Welcome to video 2. As promised, I'm going to go through some of these choice options with you. In the first video, I explained that my expectation is that you're going to be reading approximately 30 minutes a day. More is lovely. If you can read an entire book, that would be great. But you're going to be completing one of the options from the choice board that I've included here each week. And you can refer back to that course overview to look for due dates and deadlines. I'll be explaining how I want you to do that tomorrow in another video, okay? But just keep checking into Google Classroom every day and I will continue to update information there. Your first option is you can create a diorama. You might remember these from elementary school, although I'm not thinking that you're going to be like pasting and gluing things that you've printed from the internet on a diorama. I'm going to include a whole bunch of examples I want you to look at, but basically a diorama is a depiction of a scene in model form. So you might create it in a shoebox or any other box you have lying around. Use arts and crafts supplies from your own home, and you're going to use these materials to construct a diorama of something that you've chosen from your book, an exciting scene, an activity or historical event that you want to illustrate. Those are all fair game for this diorama. Okay. Option 2 would be to write an alternate storyline. We've all read books that we've just gone, well, that was incredibly stupid. I hate the ending. Or maybe the character makes a super painful choice that you wish they hadn't made. Here's your chance to rewrite history for them. Okay. You can write an alternate storyline for your character. As far as length is concerned for this storyline, I'm not terribly concerned about it going super long, but I want it to be at least 4 pages in length. Okay, you have to give me enough that detail that I can understand the story it's coming from, who the character is, what the situation originally was, and how you've modified that storyline in your own retelling. Option number 3 is you can write a poem. I want you to pick a topic or a theme or something in the book that really struck you and you feel strongly and powerfully about. And I want you to write a poem of at least 10 lines about it. And in addition to the poem, I want you to explain to me what inspired the poem, why you chose to construct it or craft it in the style that you did, what figurative language or elements that you incorporated in it. Be as creative as you possibly can with this and have a lot of fun. Poetry is not something we've had a lot of time to explore in sophomore English, so I'm excited to see what you come up with here. Writing a personal narrative, many of you remember writing these from freshman English. Basically, you're going to pick a true story about your own life or an event, and you are going to create your own personal narrative in at least 3 pages. A comic strip, you're going to create a 10-panel comic strip or a 10-panel, 10-page graphic novel of your own. And it would be great if it connects to your book using a key character or a setting or a theme. As long as it relates to your book in some way, I'm going to be happy with this and how it comes out. Powtoons you may not be super familiar with, but this is option 6. Powtoons is a really great online program that allows you to create like an illustrated cartoon that helps you tell your story. So play around with that. If that seems like an option you would really like to utilize for your story, by all means, please do so. I know that that was a super brief overview of what I'm expecting for these choices. What I will be doing today and tomorrow is updating Google Classroom to have drop boxes for each of these options. And I would like you to look at what I've posted, the extra detail and the descriptions that I've included. But I didn't feel the need for all of you to know what's required of every single option. So I'll let you just explore on your own time. Just read the 2 that you find the most interesting and start working on one today. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'm available by email. I'd love to hear from you all. I'm missing you like crazy. Those of you who did not turn in your final essays before break, they are still due. I am still expecting you to complete them and get them to me. So if you have questions on those or you would like to video cast with me, I'm available for that as well. Don't forget to post a comment on this comment stream on Google Classroom. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.